Welcome to Malty Monday. Got another awesome pairing for you this week. We are featuring Speck this week out of the market. Speck's a really cool smoked prosciutto kind of style meat, and depending on where you are, you'll kind of find them made different ways depending on what part of in that region. They make it in Germany, Switzerland, northern Italy, but ours is lightly smoked, sliced really thin. You can see it's really cool on sandwiches. It's awesome on charcuterie boards for the holidays. The cool thing about Speck is it has smoky flavor, but it doesn't overtake. You still get that cool kind of pork delicious flavor that you're looking for in whole muscle sliced meat. So, and Rio's got a really cool beer this week that's gonna go with it. And yeah, guys, cool.
So the beer this week, when he said he wanted to do a smoked meat like that, I thought of this beer, which just came out on draft and in crowlers from Proper Brewing Company. My boys down there have been listening to a lot of black metal lately. This is called Whispers of the Primordial Sea. It's a smoked Helles lager with pineapple. So I thought that this would go really, really well with the smoked, ham that is Speck, for a couple of reasons. One, this beer is really, really cool. Look at this color, really great color on here, really great head. The aroma is incredible. We get those smoked notes. So what they do to make a smoked beer is they actually take the grain that's going into the mash that provides the sugar for the beer, and they smoke it beforehand. And in this case, this is really special because the smoked malt coming from here is actually locally made, locally grown Utah malt that's smoked with local plumwood. A gentleman named James Weed runs a company called Solstice Malting, and it's a really awesome quality product. So my guys down at Proper made a smoked Helles, which is a German-style pale lager, wonderful color, and then finished it on 84 pounds of pineapple puree. No flavorings, no extracts, no nothing, just raw, real pineapple. 84 pounds of that kind of went in right at the end of the lagering period and conditioning period, so it's really just kind of a light thing, and that's not a ton for a batch. 84 pounds sounds like a lot, but for a whole 300-gallon batch, it's not that much, so the pineapple doesn't take over. This really isn't like a crazy intense fruit beer. It's more about that balance between the interesting smoky notes from the plumwood, the light grainy notes from the Helles base beer, and then a little bit of refreshing pineapple flavor and acidity. And that's going to go fantastic with the beer because not only do you have the Speck, because you have the smoke notes in both the meat and the beer, but then the acidity from that pineapple, the little bit of acidity is going to cleanse your palate and make every taste of the Speck fresh and new and delicious.
What's the percentage on that?
This is a 5% beer, so you can only get it on draft at Proper Brewing Company or in the crowlers like this. They'll sell it to you in a nice 32-ounce crowler and go down and pick it up to go. It's a really tasty beer. I highly recommend it. And like a lot of smoked beers, you're going to try it at first, and it's going to be very smoky. And then as you drink through your whole glass, by the time you get down to here, it's less smoky as your palate gets kind of used to that. It gets more and more refreshing. Kind of a rule with smoked beers is drink your first pint, and then you'll really, really enjoy the second one because it's a new and different flavor. You're never going to have a beer like this before, I guarantee it. So
cool.
Give it a shot.
Sweet. Yeah, guys, Christmas is right around the corner. We got a couple really cool beer classes coming up. They make awesome gifts. They're on the website. Sign up. They'll be really cool.
Both online and in person. We have some in-person classes in January and February, but our first online beer class is in January. So if you're not comfortable coming out to a class or you don't live in Utah, check us out. We can do a really fun online class for you.
Yeah, guys, thanks.